I stopped using my debit card, and you should too. As controversial as credit cards may be, I have found that there are 5 major reasons why it's better to use your credit card instead of your debit card 99% of the time. Let me explain. The first reason is that debit cards raise your liability when it comes to fraud. Debit cards are governed by the Electronic Fund Transfer Act, and this means that if you notice that there is unauthorized activity on your debit card and you report it within 2 business days, then your liability is limited to $50. But if you do not report it within 2 business days, then your liability increases to $500. And even more, if you wait for over 60 business days, then you may be on the hook for the entire amount. And this is why it's really important to keep an eye on your accounts daily so that if something is wrong, you can report it very quickly. However, if you primarily use your credit card, then I have better news for you. Credit cards are regulated through the Fair Credit Billing Act, which limits your liability for unauthorized use of that card to $50. So time frame does not come into play here. So if someone steals your credit card and goes on some massive shopping spree, then you are only ever on the hook for $50. And on top of that, if someone did not actually steal your physical card but only took your number, then you have no liability whatsoever for that unauthorized use. One other thing I want to add is to check with your credit card provider, because major credit card providers like Visa, MasterCard, and Discover have $0 liability limits, so to even give you further peace of mind when it comes to credit card fraud. The next reason is that debit cards do absolutely nothing to help your credit score. If you have a credit card and are using it responsibly, you can drastically improve your credit score over time. There are 5 main components to your credit score: payment history, credit utilization, length of credit history, credit mix, and new credit. I want to highlight credit utilization, which is the total amount of debt that you are carrying relative to the total amount of credit available to you. And credit utilization makes up 30% of your credit score. And in general, you want your total credit utilization to be 30% or under. To put this into perspective for you, the average person with an 800 credit score has a 6% credit utilization, so the lower you can get that number, the better for you. Your credit utilization is reported monthly to the 3 major credit reporting agencies: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Consistently reporting a low credit utilization will help you to boost your credit score over time. And on top of that, paying your credit card at the right time will help you to boost your credit score. And I did an entire video on my channel talking about the specific right time to pay your credit card bill in order to see a boost on your credit score. So I will leave that video linked in the description box below. The next reason is that debit cards tie your money up. What I mean by that is, for example, when you check into a hotel, oftentimes you are charged a higher price than what you originally booked that hotel for in order to cover incidentals. And they will tell you that that hold on your money will be reversed at checkout. But if you use your debit card to pay for your hotel stay, then that money is actually being held from your bank account. And depending on your bank, it could take several business days to return back to your account. For example, I recently stayed at a Hilton hotel for a friend's wedding, and I was charged a $100 hold. Per the Hilton website, that hold is reversed at checkout, but it could take up to 30 days for that money to be returned back into your bank account. Now, if you had used a debit card to pay for a hotel stay, depending on your current financial situation, that holding period time to get your money returned back to your account could cause a bit of a problem for you if you were planning on using that money for something immediately. But if you use your credit card, then that hold on your money goes against your line of credit and not the actual money in your bank account. So this protects your cash flow, and you're able to continue to use your money immediately for the things that you need. The next reason is that you cannot earn travel rewards through using your debit card. There are so many great travel credit cards out there that offer great travel perks. And some of the common perks you'll see are global entry or TSA pre-check, access to airport lounges, which is just great to make waiting for your flights a lot better, and travel insurance to cover delays or if your luggage is lost or damaged along the way. Debit cards offer you none of that. So if you like to travel often, it's a good idea to consider using a travel credit card instead, because we all know that travel can be so unpredictable with cancellations and delays happening. I highly recommend that you look into travel credit cards because some have some annual fees, some do not have annual fees. So just take a look at the options out there and see which one suits you best. The next reason to not use your debit card is because you cannot get access to cashback offers and cardholder benefits if you are just using your debit card. A few months ago, I got a new Chase credit card, which I mostly got because it is a great travel card, but one additional feature that I've really been enjoying is the Chase Offers cashback section. And I just want to pause here and note that this video is not sponsored by Chase. I will do a review of my experience with this credit card later in the year once I've used it for multiple months and kind of have formulated my full opinion on it. But no, this video is not sponsored. I just want to talk about this offer that Chase has, the cashback section. Within the Chase offer section, you can see that they have cashback rewards for multiple retailers, and they have it split out by various categories like groceries, gas, food and drinks, etc. And you can add these offers to your card for free, and then once you use your card, you'll get the cashback credited to your account. I personally think this feature is pretty cool because if I'm already planning on buying something or shopping somewhere anyway, why not get an additional discount by using my credit card? As long as you can use a credit card responsibly, I fully think it's worth it to switch over from using your debit card to your credit card for 99% of your expenses. But just to be clear, I would never advocate for someone who is irresponsible with credit cards to do this strategy. So if that's you, then just completely ignore this video. But for those of you who do know how to use your credit cards responsibly, I think the perks, rewards, and incentives are really great things that debit cards just cannot match. So let me know, do you mostly use your debit card or your credit card? Comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more personal finance content.